How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another NHL 15 Hockey Ultimate Team pack opening video. And look at this, we have to open up 31 packs just to access Hockey Ultimate Team. My God, I got to go through all these, all right? So we have some things we can talk about. If anyone wants to know, there in the bottom left corner, that is the footage from the last giveaway that we have. I haven't shown you guys the footage yet, but yes, I didn't forget about it. So let's just quickly, as quick as we can, 30 items, 20 rares. So it's not even going to be a quick pack. Alright, so unless I get something that's really good, I'm just going to quick sell everything, alright? Because I want to fly through this. Like Captain Keith, no, 2,500. Get the hell out of here. I wonder, now that the NHL season's over, how are they going to... Are they done for packs? Are they going to keep on releasing more packs? It's going to be interesting to see what they do. Quick sell all. I think the last roster update came out way, like, the trade deadline, right? So, yeah, this game might be done now. They're going to try and quickly get out as many Hockey Ultimate Team packs as they possibly can. I wonder what the market's like. I remember in the past... Like, there's a certain point where the market would just absolutely drop. You can get any card, basically. But that was, yeah, I remember us talking about that before. That was when your actual pucks translated over into the next game for something, right? Now it's about collections. So, it's a good way to keep people buying it until the end of the game, right? But enough about NHL 15. We can talk about a few things here. The Stanley Cup Finals, obviously. I just put up a shootout commentary already talking about the future of the Chicago Blackhawks, which is going to be interesting to see if they can bring back all of those players. I would also like to see, 3 Stanley Cups in 6 years is nice, but imagine they can get 4, imagine they can get 5. I mean, as long as Kane and Taves can stay healthy, you can build a team around these guys. And Duncan Keith, he's got another 8 years left. Seabrook's only got 1 year left, which is going to be interesting, right? Corey Crawford, he's got like 5 years left. He's a legit goaltender now, so imagine they come back and win it again next year, 4 times in 7 years, back-to-back. Ooh, that would be filthy. But, it was a good Game 7. And like I said before, my prayers were definitely answered this year. It was a very good, competitive Stanley Cup final. I think as I was watching Game 6, I didn't even know this as it was happening, but the commentators pointed it out. Not a single team had a 2-0 lead until that 2-0 lead in game number 6. Like, every time there was a lead, it was either tied up or they won. No team had a 2-0 lead over the entire series, which is crazy. Hang on a second here. Just goes to show you that it was a very close series, right? And a lot of people dogging Steven Stamkos. I know he didn't at point-wise he didn't show up in the Stanley Cup Finals, right? But Kane didn't really have a great point producing Stanley Cup final either. It's just he gets the last goal, so everything's forgotten about. I think Stamkos had a great Game 7. He hit the post early. He had that breakaway that Corey Crawford saved, right? He was definitely trying out there, and it's just the Chicago Blackhawks, man. They're just a deeper team. They've been here before. The future is looking very bright for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But I was looking at TSN the other day, and I was reading up on some articles, and now starts the article of Steve Yzerman wants to get, Steven Stamkos re-signed, right? I remember a few years ago, Kryptonite would always say, oh yeah, Steven Stamkos is coming into Toronto when to play alongside of Phil Kessel when his contract is up. I was like, nah, there's no way that's happening, man. He's gonna stay in Tampa Bay. But it's 1 year out now. Oh man, with Mike Babcock here, maybe Steven Stamkos wants to come play for his hometown team. I doubt it though. He's a class player. To me, Steven Stamkos, he should stay in Tampa Bay, man. It's his team. He's got a great young roster around him. Steve Yzerman's going to help build a great team, and Steve Yzerman knows what he's doing, man. So I think Steven Stamkos should stay in Tampa Bay, man. Tampa Bay, don't get on Steven Stamkos for the Stanley Cup Final, man. Last year, you guys got swept in the first round. This year, you got beaten Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals to the Chicago Blackhawks. Not every team can win the Stanley Cup, but it doesn't mean it's a disappointing year. Fantastic year for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Man, I haven't gotten any good cards yet. Have they taken my pack luck away from me? Arenas, blah, 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 blah. All right. Quick sell all. So, yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the Stanley Cup Finals, man. I was very impressed and very pleased with the Cup Finals this year. But now it's time to get into the offseason. Theo Fleury again. How many Theo Fleuries am I going to get? Time to get in the offseason. And as a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, I know that's it may seem like that's all I talk about, but this is all we can really talk about for the Leaf fans. There's nothing to talk about as a Toronto Maple Leaf fan during the regular season. But the offseason for us, man, there's so many potential things that could happen. You know, before the draft, Phil Kessel, Dion Phaneuf, Tyler Bozak, Joffrey Lupul, James Van Riemsdyk, Gardner, Bernier, Reimer, all these guys could be potentially traded, right? Also, we could have nobody traded. We could go into the offseason with these guys and make a trade later, right? I'd like to see a good draft for us this year. I really would. I'd like to see some young prospects coming into the Toronto Maple Leafs roster. That's what we need. If we're going to become a team like the Chicago Blackhawks or the Tampa Bay Lightning, we need to start drafting heavy. It's not going to be turned around in 1 or 2 years. We're talking about like 6 years from now, the Toronto Maple Leafs hopefully would start to become good. And for that to happen, you have to start drafting heavy in the next 3 years, right? So we're going to see what happens here in Toronto. And also with every other team in the NHL. Talk around the Arizona Coyotes trading away their 3rd overall pick. That really sucks for them, man, because they could have gotten one of the 2 generational players, McDavid or Eichel. They get bumped down to number 3, and now they're thinking about trading it away. You know, that sucks for Arizona. But if they're going to trade away that 3rd, you know they're going to get something back, because Hanifin, Strome, and Marner, a lot of people saying that these guys are, you know, the real deal prospects, right? So I've even heard Leaf management say it doesn't really matter who we get. As long as we get Hanifin, Marner, and Strome, they're comfortable with every single one of those players. So it's going to be an interesting, I think from number 3 to 5, it's going to be interesting to see what those teams do, man. Hang on a sec. Let me just get back to this now. Are we on different packs now? I think we are. Man, I haven't gotten anything good yet. What the hell's going on? They must have taken away my pack luck. All right, so we've talked about the Stanley Cup Finals. I got a list here. All right, so now we're back into the Stanley Cup playoff packs. I still need to open 17 more. Hang on one second. All right, so let's continue here. We talked about the Cup Finals, talked about the offseason. We could talk a little bit about E3. I didn't watch the entire presentation at E3. I did pay attention to the EA hang on a sec. Not the EA Sports, the Electronic Arts presentation, right? And it's kind of weird, man. The first few games that they show, you know, I'm just going to start talking here. It may not make any sense, but whatever. It frustrates me to see that Electronic Arts, the company that makes my hockey game, is the same company that's making, you know, all these kiddie games. And, you know, it makes me think, they're making these hockey games for kids now with Ultimate Team. They're just looking to sell these packs, not looking for deep gameplay experiences. Because the first few games that they showed in the EA conference was what, like Yarny, or the character's name was Yarny. I forget what the thing was. Oh, hang on a second. I see a 97 there. Woo! Patrick Waugh. Yeah, baby. 2 Stanley Cup rings, plug in his ears. I got Patrick Waugh. I'll take that card. Hell yeah. 100,000. All right. We got the pack luck back. That might be Brendan Hope. You might have to get replaced if I decide to play another Hockey Ultimate Team game. 97 overall, Patrick Waugh. Send a collection. There you go. But yeah, they showed Yarny. Then they came out and had that huge presentation for Plants vs. Zombies 2. They had like a mascot come out. They had a guy talk about the game. Then they had actual gameplay. You know, they're really pushing these games. And these games are kiddie games, right? And then they get into the EA Sports aspect. And it's just like, my game is being thrown into the same category as these other shitty games. I like that they finished with Battlefront. The finish with Battlefront was absolutely awesome. And that's what you do to show off a game. You know, you do a presentation. You have a little trailer. And then you have a gameplay trailer that, yes, you can tell was doctored up when it was switching from, like, you know, the infantry to the walker to the what are they called? Y fighters or X fighters, something like that. Fuck. What the hell are they called? No, I should know that. Oh man, whatever. And then over to the Jedi, right? So you could tell it was doctored up, but between the transition periods, they'd actually show in-game gameplay, right? And I really liked what I saw from Battlefront. And then you switch over to what we saw from NHL, and basically what we saw was the intro for NHL 16. You know how the intro for NHL 15 is like that song? It's like, doo 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 doo. I don't even know what the song's name is, right? But that's what they showed at E3 last year. What they showed us this year with the Any Given Sunday speech, that's basically going to be the intro for NHL 16, and it's exactly what we thought it was going to be, right? Very doctored, very clipped up, didn't show any gameplay whatsoever. The only thing that I took away from the NHL 15 or NHL 16 reveal that I liked was the, hang on a sec, let me just go through this, yeah, quick sell, was the tutorial help while playing the game. They showed a clip like when a guy scored a goal, all the little buttons came up to show you which buttons to push for a celebration, you know, on ice help. That stuff is really cool. That's stuff that I've been asking for. I think I asked for that in my NHL 12 review, right? More on ice help to help shittier players become better players. instead of them having to go to websites to figure out how to do stuff. There should be the in-game tutorials in the game to show them how to do stuff. So I really liked how I saw that, but other than that, I really didn't see too much, right? They obviously got across the Ultimate Team. We saw Pacioretty at like 87 overall or 88 overall, something like that. I know some people were complaining, but yeah, man, it was exactly what we thought. They didn't show much. And then they come out with FIFA. They get freaking Pele out there to get everyone clapping. NBA, they get Game Face in the game. They have this whole presentation for NBA. Just feels like us NHL fans, man. We're the abused stepchild of the Electronic Arts, or of Electronic Arts' franchises. It's ridiculous. Eric Stahl, no, 4,000, no, quick sell all. You can really tell that hockey is just, you know, secondary when it comes to what games they make. So, E3 really didn't impress me too much. We'll see what happens, though. I don't want to get too negative on the game until I play it. People have been telling me, don't get on it. So I won't. Backstrom 89, nah, screw that. Don't want that. Richards, nope, don't need any of that. So it's enough about E3. What else can we talk about? Actually, you know what? Yeah, shit, we can just do that right now. Yeah, 6 more, so let's just keep going here. We have some announcements as well. Next week, the new Batman game is coming out, and yes, the superb Dark Knight will be returning. I did Batman Arkham City for you guys. I did Batman Arkham Origins for you guys. I liked Arkham City a lot better. Arkham Origins was a little bit of a copy and paste, right? But Arkham Knight is the first one that's making the jump to next gen, or current gen, so I'm very excited to play that game. Hopefully, it's a good game out of the box. There's no bugs and glitches. Hopefully, the single player just works out. I'm going to pick that up on the first day, and I'm going to do a gameplay playthrough for you guys. Alright, so look forward to that. Theo Fleury once again. And I've actually, I played a few Batman Arkham City recently to get my fighting skills back up. So I'm ready to go, alright? I got my counter and my batarangs ready to go. So look forward to that next week. Hang on a second. And the real announcement that I want, well, second last announcement, we're going to have a Summer of GTA Grand Prix. I'm going to be uploading a lot more of those. And we're also going to somehow get it involved with the website. Like, I'm going to have leaderboards for the best drivers. I'm going to record all the gamer tags that I really like. And then someday in the middle of the summer, late in the summer, I want to arrange a day where we get 10 of the best drivers in there. And we have, like, a legitimate Grand Prix with, like, 15 tracks, 10 laps per track. And we just have a crazy amount of points that add up. And I'll record it all, and it'll be like, we'll get bets going, we'll pick 'em pool online or something like that, right? We'll get the website involved somehow with the GTA Superbian Grand Prix. That's all I'm saying. So look forward to that. And also, I'm going to make a video about this later today, but I'm declaring this summer the summer of EASHL and OTP. That's right. With EASHL coming out in NHL 16 this year, you know, I'm so nervous about it because from what I've read, from what I've heard from people, I'm not that excited about it. I don't like the set player classes. I think that's the easy way out for EA. They're saying things like they're doing it because it's more fair, but to me, they just don't want to develop the progression system into the game. It's a lot easier just to take one player, make a face for him, put a name on him, and have him playing out there. But to put the progression system in there, you have to program a lot more, right? So they can say that it's being put in there to make it fair for everybody. I don't know, man. I think there's room for what they have with the set player classes, but also a combination of a smaller player growth. Maybe not 350 games played to get to Legend 3, but maybe 100 games played to up your guy a little bit higher. There should be some progression for the dedicated players, right? So, but again, I'm not going to jump on it just yet, but I'm declaring this summer the summer of EASHL and OTP. Me and the Superb Men, we're going to be doing a lot more EASHL. We're going to record it for you guys. We really want to have fun before they force us to jump into the next gen. And also, we're going to be doing a lot more OTP hockey nights where I record you guys live. You know how I do my Back to the Minors? And I record me talking to the randoms? I'm going to do that with OTP hockey nights. I'm going to shoot the shit with you guys. We'll get all the highlights, and we'll put up like some montages of funny moments and stuff, alright? Because we know that the old gen versions of OTP and EASHL, we know how fun they can be when you have 12 players who all know what they're doing out there, right? And I don't want to lose that. It's been a fun, 6 years with me and the guys that I play with, and they're forcing us to change to a new system. The new system may not work. We know the old system works, so I want to have fun in the old system before it goes away forever, right? So we're going to be playing tons of EASHL and OTP over the summer. I'm labeling it the summer of EASHL and OTP, all right? So look forward to that too, boys. I think I'm going to put up a video about that today. Quick sell all. All right, so we really haven't gotten anything in this video except for the Patrick Waugh, have we? We've gone through plenty of packs. Yeah, how many more do I have to go? Oh, I still got tons to go. Jesus Christ. Let's open up 3 more, yeah, because I've talked about the things I want to talk about. This pack opening video is already 15 minutes long. See, it's too long for a pack opening video, for God's sakes. Lars Eller, Backlund. We'll open up 2 more after this. Reimer, and we will do a giveaway in this video as well. Nope. God damn it. Quick sell all. Pushing the wrong buttons now. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the Arkham Knight. Hopefully that's a good game. To me, man, everything on next gen has been a failure so far. Even like good games that, yes, technically are worth the money, like GTA, still wasn't as good as it could have been, man. No one plays Heist anymore. You know, when you play GTA, it's a solid game. Don't get me wrong, man. Solid fucking game. No complaints when it comes to the $70 price tag. But it's just like, you know, you find yourself wanting to do more. That's why when I get online and we play with like 30 people, that's when GTA is a lot of fun. When you have like 30 people all playing the same thing. But when you're just playing by yourself, you know, you're looking to do stuff, and there's so much more they could have added into that game. So I'm hoping. I got high hopes for the Batman Arkham Knight game. Alright, last pack. I'm getting carried away here. Schmid, Oduya, Carlson, Tatar. No, okay. Last pack, alright? And yes, we're going to have another... Oh my god, I got 2 million coins. Oh, I don't even know what to do with them, man. Yeah, I should go out and buy like a Sidney Crosby. Can I buy a Crosby for 2 million coins? Does that work? Does he go for that much? Alright, yeah, that's it. That is it. Quick sell all. Alright, boys, so there you go. There's the pack opening, but let's get to the giveaway. So here we go. Player giveaway. Nothing too spectacular this time. Sergei Bobrovsky, 93. Jamie Benn, 90. Nicholas Kronwall, 89. And Ryan Kessler, 90 overall. You guys know what to do. They're all up for 10,000. So send your trade offers in, and good luck to everyone.